Is it me, or is WWE on a hot streak of great shows so far? The build to SummerSlam is getting better and better. So I'm not gonna waste time, let's get started. So the show starts off with CM Punk. So Punk's in the ring and he says, I came back to do two things, main event WrestleMania and to win a world title. I achieved one of them, but I am missing another. I am getting rid of all of these distractions so I can finally get my hands on the world title. And I'll tell you this, Gunther is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I can't promise you a win, but with your support, I'll try. I'll raise my hand for you guys watching at home. I'll leave everything in the ring. I won't give up. I'll give it all I got. And after Punk delivers his promo, Gunther comes out. And as Gunther was going face to face with CM Punk, the crowd started chanting, "You tapped out. You tapped out." They really don't want to let that go, huh? So Gunther gets a mic and he says, Punk, I didn't come out here to stir any drama, but I see the similarities between us. We're both here to make money and win championships. We both consider ourselves to be the best. You got an ego, and I got an ego. My ego is justified. My ego comes from the results. Punk, I'm going to wring you down like a wet towel. You'll never be a world heavyweight champion again. You won't be the best in the world. But at least these degenerates will chant for you for the rest of your life. After insulting CM Punk and insulting the fans, Gunther leaves and that's it. Here I thought Punk would strike back at Gunther, but then it just ended like that. Maybe next week Punk could clamp back at Gunther. But there it is. It's all set. CM Punk, Gunther, World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. So now I want to move on to the final part of the show. It is Roman Reigns making his return. But he wasn't returning to just make an appearance. He was there to address Paul Heyman. So as we were coming back from the break, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed made an appearance. Of course, the fans were giving them a lot of boos, and especially they were chanting, "You sold out," to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman didn't even get to speak a lot because Roman Reigns comes out. And what a pop Roman Reigns got. Huge pop from Houston. So as Roman Reigns heads to the ring, the crowd starts chanting, OTC, OTC. So with this interaction, Paul Heyman is the one that starts talking and he says, Roman, I don't want to disrespect you, but Seth Rollins is going to be out for a long time. There is a void while Seth Rollins is going to be out for a long time. We can fix this. We're better off together than apart. I love you, my tribal chief. You know when he's doing that, you know he's faking it. So Roman Reigns has a turn in the mic and he says, well, I don't know about you, but H-Town, acknowledge me. Paul, you're not a wise man. You're just a dumbass. And after he said that, Braun Breaker wanted to fight Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns ends up telling Braun Breaker, hey, you better back up, kid. He'll do the same thing to you as he did to me. He's gonna take the credit for what you do. The reason that I'm still the tribal chief is because they acknowledge me. The OTC was the best to ever do it in this ring. And Paul, you were a part of it. But you weren't a part of when I didn't retain my title. Jimmy and Jay the Usos, even Solo Sikoa, did. And after I lost my title, you believed that I just stepped away. I went home to form a future bloodline. Paul, you tried to form this weird stable. So then after Roman Reigns does his speech, Braun Breaker is reaching his hand to Paul Heyman, asking for a microphone. So he does get a microphone and he starts talking and he says, listen up, Roman. You were a thing in the past. The dog in the past. You were relevant 5 years ago. You were in your prime. Mr. Heyman is not going to betray me because I am actually worth it. You're not. I'm the big dog now. I am the top dog. The future of the WWE. So then after Braun speaks, Roman Reigns has a turn of speaking and he says, is your mic working? Because I wasn't hearing you a lot. Here, if you want to speak, get my microphone. So Roman throws his microphone and then he does a Superman punch to Braun Breaker. Roman starts attacking Braun Breaker, but then Bronson Reed comes in and tries to fight off Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns gets Bronson Reed into a corner and starts fighting him. Bronson Reed shoves Roman Reigns away from him, having Roman Reigns turn around to get speared by Braun Breaker. And now we have a 2-on-1 advantage against Roman. So here I'm thinking, yeah, Jey Uso's gonna come out. And as he comes out, huge pop. Jey Uso fights off Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and then him and Roman go for separate spears. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed retreat as Jey Uso and Roman Reigns stand tall. And that's how Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Now I'm sure you guys know by now that Seth Rollins was supposed to face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, but now the plans have changed. As I said last week, it looks like it's going to be Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They still have not made that match official, but it will eventually. So now I want to know from you guys, what did you guys think of this week's Monday Night Raw? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell for more videos, follow me on Twitter at EthanSoyShow, and I'll see you in the next one.